Rangers, a class that relies on its connection to nature to track down and dispatch of its foes. The Ranger is a versatile class, with Gloomstalker being a popular choice for multi-class builds. Unfortunately, we will not be multi-classing in this video. Instead, we will be seeing whether it's possible for a full party of Rangers to complete Baldur's Gate 3, similar to my previous video covering the Rogues. Unlike that previous video, however, we will not be using mods, instead focusing more on a vanilla experience. But fear not, if you are a fan of modded content, my next video may just be up your alley. But until then, let us begin our Ranger journey. After designing our player character Saren, we got to work on the Nautiloid, quickly encountering Lae'zel. However, this is a problem. You see, Lae'zel is not a ranger. She is in fact a fighter. And if you read the title of the video, you will know that this is not a fighters only video. For this reason, Saren is forced to solo most of the imps, while Lae'zel sits there looking pretty. After the battle, we force Lae'zel to walk the metaphorical plank, rip out the organs of some cultist, and pass up the half-elf best girl, since she is also not a ranger. We then grab us and make our way to the transponder. Since the probability of killing Zulk is rather slim, we hard focus the imps and the hellboars before crashing the ship. Similar to our previous runs, our first priority is to wake up Withers from his nap so that he may respect the entire party into Rangers. However, since our only default Ranger companion is unlocked in Act 3, we will have to grab Withers solo. Before we left the beach, we resurrected Lae'zel and sent her to camp, ran into Shadowheart and sent her home as well, took 3 brains to the face simultaneously, and finally recruited Astarion and sent him back home as well. Eventually, we reach the entrance to Withers' crypt, where we encounter some ungrateful bandits. It's okay though, we tore through the initial group well enough. Ah! Nice. Ow! Pop. There we go. Okay. Then we go inside, where we come to our first wall to break through. Thanks to that rather large stone that caved in Gimblebuck's skull, the rest of the bandits were alerted. Normally, one would have a varied team to fight their way through the horde of bandits. However, we do not have the luxury of relying on teammates. So we took a few attempts to observe how the bandits responded to Saren's presence, and also discovered how utterly stupid they can be. Won't be that bad. Okay, or you can just think you can... Okay. Are y'all... Are y'all okay? Okay, thank you, Sefri, for being smart. That's a nice knife. Oh, good, it missed. During our observations, we took note of an oil barrel in the center of the arena. Using a fire source, we shot a burning arrow at the barrel, completely incinerating 2 of the 5 bandits instantaneously. Saren then finished off the remaining threats and continued forward into the depths of the crypt. Using the plethora of candles scattered around the arena, Saren was able to cut through the skeleton assailants, free Withers, and head back to camp in order to convert her newfound family into Rangers. I suppose now is as good a time as any to explain how the subclasses will be distributed amongst the party. For runs like these, I prefer to grab every possible companion in the game, especially if their default class corresponds with the theme of the run. Since we aren't using mods, we will try to distribute the 4 subclasses evenly amongst the party. The 4 subclasses for Ranger are Beastmaster, Gloomstalker, Hunter, and Swarmkeeper. Beastmasters are able to summon animal companions to aid the party in a variety of ways. As Beastmasters level up, their summons also acquire new abilities and extra attacks. This subclass shall go to Shadowheart, Jaheira, and Hausen. Gloomstalkers hunt from the shadows to take down their foes. With Dread Ambusher, the Gloomstalker can use a melee or ranged attack that costs no actions once per combat. They also gain access to Superior Dark Vision and Umbral Shroud, which turns them invisible while they are obscured. At level 11, the Gloomstalkers gain Stalker's Flurry, which allows them to use a weapon attack for free if they miss one of their initial attacks. Our resident Gloomstalkers shall be our player character Saren the Huntress and Minthara. Hunters specialize in hunting down unique kinds of prey, gaining benefits based on their preferred quarry. At level 3, they may choose their preferred quarry. Horde breakers can target two creatures close to one another and attack them simultaneously, with a follow-up opportunity presenting itself if one of the targets fails a saving throw. Giant killers can use a reaction to make melee attacks against a target that is classified as large or bigger. And Colossus Slayers gain extra damage equal to 1d8 if their prey's hit points are below their maximum. This run's hunters shall be Lae'zel, Astarion, and Minsk. Finally, we have the Swarm Keepers. The Swarm Keeper subclass was added in patch 8 and allows rangers to conjure a swarm of creatures to aid them in a variety of ways. On a successful attack, a Swarm Keeper swarm can be used to add additional damage, debuff targets, or allow the ranger to teleport to an unoccupied space. At level 7, the Swarm Keeper can use their swarm to fly. While flying, they are immune to ground surfaces. The Swarm Keepers for this run shall be Gale, Will, and Karlach. With a full party at last, it was time to go through the usual trials and tribulations to gain a few levels for the harder battles ahead. Eventually, we encountered some gnolls who were hell-bent on feasting on our collective giblets. Flynn proved herself to be a particularly ravenous threat, so we used the tadpole to turn Flynn against her monstrous kin before making her eat herself. We then connected up with Karlach and readily sent her pursuers back to the Netherrealm. Trudging through the swamp, we made short work of the obstacles in the decrepit sanctuary before returning to the grove to deal with Kolga. Here, you go over here. That way you know what? No. You're going up here. You're going up here. Damn. Okay. I don't think that was necessary. Yes. Hey, girl. With Kolga dead, we looted the Broodmother's revenge from her corpse, and then set out to deal with a group of ogres. Yes! Alright. Damn! And kill you. From here, we made our way to Joaquin's Rest, freed Councillor Floric from the fire, and made our way to the Zentrum Haunt, where we got up to our usual hijinks. Stealing, killing, hating on Oscar Fevraz. You know, the usual. Tired of the surface, we used the lift in the Zentrum hideout to lower ourselves into the Underdark, where we were immediately accosted by a group of Minotaurs. Unfortunately for them, the Rangers utterly destroyed them. We then greedily grabbed Flayer Aluv and encountered the spectator amongst a legion of petrified drow. Despite some initial troubles, Saren and company were able to deal with the multi-eyed aberration. Unfortunately though, Dorn was lost. So sad, so sad. Then came the bane of my existence, that dreaded bullet. Unlike the rogue run, the Rangers did not have access to a sneak attack for extra damage to get through its diamond scales, so we used the next best thing. A cocktail of smoke powder and oil barrels. Alchemist fire. Okay, good. Okay, its scales are gone. Great. Excellent. Thank you. It is imperative that you die immediately, because Lae'zel's got it. Okay. Run. Yes! Although Sovereign Gluck was lost, we pushed forward, tearing through the Dwergar by the lake at the behest of the Myconid Sovereign Spa. Nice! Okay, he's dead. Well, buddy, I suppose you gave it your best. I don't even care that missed. You gave it your best, buddy, but unfortunately, we were just better. Jesus Christ, okay. Completing the Sovereign's request pushed the party to level 5, where they unlocked extra attack and gained access to level 2 spells. Eager to test out our new gifts, we headed to Lenore's arcane tower and used a few Sousa flowers to disable her defenses and power up the tower. We then headed up to the top, received a hug from Bernard, and then set out the leftover Sousa flowers to incapacitate the other animated automatons, before preparing to put the poetry-loving Bernard down for good. Damn! Okay. Well, rip Bernard. Holy shit. Alright, that was easy. We finished off the rest of the automatons and temporarily headed back to the surface to craft the Sousa Greatsword, exterminate some spiders under the Blighted Village. Oh, yep. Yeah, damn. Unfortunate.
Fuck yes.
And then there was one. Well, that was easy. Say hi to Auntie. Kill Auntie. And raise a woman's husband from the dead. Oh, and of course, Saren got her reading in. Back to the Underdark we went to finally take out the drow called Near. Before digging out the drow, we made our way to the heart of the Grimforge and proceeded to play around with some Sharan animated armors, some methods, a lava elemental, and finally Grim itself. Grim has such a cool design, man. Put that bitch away. Holy fuck, okay.
Victory is mine.
With Grim defeated, we used the Adamantine Forge to craft the Adamantine Scale Mail and Adamantine Splint armor sets. With these armor sets, Saren and Lae'zel were considerably harder to hit. With our new armor secured, we made a deal with Britvar, killed Philomene, stole her rune powder barrel, and freed Near from the debris. Saren and the crew then made short work of the drow and the remaining Dwergar before dethroning the pretend murder god and heading to the surface to deal with the goblin horde. Using disguise self, Saren disguised herself as a drow matron to make it through the front gates. From here, we beguiled the inhabitants of the camp by dominating the chicken chase game, making Crusher kiss Saren's toes, jamming out to some tunes, and making the goblins a nice little mixed drink for their party.
Now get out of our way, I need another drink.
Oh no, they just died. Too much alcohol.
Bloody racket.
This is why you don't drink, chat. Once inside, the party wasted little time dismantling the goblins and their leadership. We started off with Priestess Gut.
You're violent.
You think I'm worried about that shield, bro? I'll whoop your ass through that shield. What I say with a critical hit too. Damn! Bro, nah, don't die. Don't die. Turn. Wow. Get OTK'd. What do you mean? Oh shit. Let's fucking go. then gave Minthara some moderate cranial trauma, and then eradicated most of the goblins before turning our sights on big bad Dror Raglan himself. You ain't gotta dodge my shit, bro. Hiya. Damn! Okay. Okay, so Raglan is dead next turn for sure. God damn, Lae'zel, fuck. It's up for you, baby. With Raglan defeated, we finished up by lending a hand to Housen and sending the rest of the goblins to meet their kin in hell. After a bit of R&R, we hit up the Githyanki Creche, eliminated the welcoming party, actually unlocked the awakened buff this time, and proceeded to air out what remained of the Creche. Nice. Still. That's what we like to see. Sorry, Puppo.
I'm glad
Yes.
you came to your senses.
Wow. Oh my god. Okay. Nice. After selling the loot obtained from the pile of Gith bodies, we left the beautifully somber mountain pass and transitioned into the wicked and twisted shadow-cursed lands. Our introductory activities in the region started as normal. We got the Moon Lantern from Karnus, freed Dali thrice, lugged our sweaty ranger asses over to Wraithwind, and killed the shadow-cursed undead in our way. Liberated Minthara from Moonrise, informed our drow companion that she was a ranger now, and then proceeded to lay down the law within Moonrise Towers. Bitch, do that to me. Take this. Midway through our onslaught, we met up with Araja Blodra and traded blood for various elixirs and gold. We also traded Astarian's dignity for a strength potion.
Incredible.
Oh, hells.
Not to your taste.
Which we promptly fed to Lae'zel. Business then continued from there. My rangers cut their way through Moonrise, tearing through every obstacle in their path. Let's go. Alright. Nice. Okay. Hit, you fool. Yes. Damn. Good shit, Minthara. No smites for us. Nice. Hey. Girl here. Nice. Y'all have been freed. To be free. So, y'all. Alright, Tim. Unfortunately, you gotta go. Ow. Bitch. Okay.
Another parasite.
Damn. With the absolute presence mostly cleared from Moonrise, we ran through a few more Githyanki and took care of a few extra fights for that sweet, sweet XP. We then took some time to deal with Kethric's relatives, some by talking them to death, others, well, the old-fashioned way never fails, now does it? Actually kinda hurt, yeah?
Free from the curse now.
At the tail end of our 18th rampage of the night, we skipped over to Grandma's house, protected Housen's portal to the Shadowfell, indoctrinated Housen in the ways of being a ranger, mean mugged Fist Marcus, and proceeded to engage him and his winged ghouls in combat. I'm gonna break your soul. Damn! Okay. Oh, bye, Marcus. Get OTK'd, bitch. Isabel. Please don't get one shot. Okay, So, remember how I was like, get OTK'd, bitch? I'm not gonna lie. Isabella's not looking too good. Please don't let her AI be stupid. Is she... Isabella. Okay, cure wounds. Smart. Okay. Okay, okay, you healing yourself. Alright. Please die. There we go. Okay. Hiya. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay.
There's a parasite in that.
There you go. Yeah, you could hurt someone. I just healed. What do you mean? I just healed your ass. I could hurt someone. We dealt with a few more extra encounters and helped lift the Shadow Curse before encountering Raphael in front of the Thorn Mausoleum. Once inside the crypt, we made a beeline for the Gauntlet of Shar, where our ears were rewarded with another zinger from the great Balthazar.
Stinking pile of ogre afterbirth!
What?
The quakes herald the shadows.
Stinking pile of ogre afterbirth? What? Bro, what? Who wrote his dialogue, bro? We repelled the undead Sharans and their portals, cut down Balthazar's skeletons, and then took out Balthazar and his undead cronies before challenging your gear and nearly getting sword wiped. Ooh. Damn! Whoops. That's my bad, Chief. Oh. Oh, they going for kill shots. They want me to know I'm alone. 3 companions lie dead, but Saren wasn't going to let her friends' deaths be in vain, especially since at least one of them was literally her fault. Shit. Okay. Look at that, your friend's dead. He's right there, right? Ah, okay, that was almost off. You know what? Yeah. Nice try. No, he didn't move. Your gear, do not let me make this comeback. Okay. I'm just gonna go down here. If you don't mind. I want to get away from all that. That's not a good idea, your gear. That's not really the smartest play. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I'm pretty sure those do force damage as well. Well,
Find out now.
Well, look at that. It would seem that your gear is dead, as well as the rest of my team. Holy shit. Alright, W Saren for locking in at the very end there. Jesus Christ, okay. In the end, only Saren remained standing amongst the ashes of the Orthon and his Maragon Legion. Dragging herself back to camp, Saren called upon Withers to revive her fallen compatriots before heading back out to complete the Sharan trials and deal with the rat problem. Is he gonna do anything? Brother, do something. Oh my god. He's not gonna... Okay. I mean, that's fine with me. I think I deserve this because a guy was being weird about everything. Okay. I wanted to give him a chance. But, and he's just like, nah.
Time to strike.
Nintendo, you are allowed to attack, man. I mean, I would expect you to. He's just not gonna attack. He's got his dukes up, but he's got a perfectly good, like, scimitar to his back. So, you know, I mean, brother, you have a, okay. I guess he just didn't feel like fighting today. Why is his fight bugged for me? Like, does anyone else, is he bugged for anyone else, or is it just me? With the admittedly anticlimactic Lathendor fight out of the way, we opened up the Verge of the Shadows, met up with Dame Aelin, freed her, and headed back to Moonrise Towers, where we met up with Jaheira before confronting Ketheric Thorn. Yeah, Minthara, I don't think you hit him, I'll be real. Never mind, okay, a critical hit off rip, okay. Alright, Minthara, never mind. Damn, Minthara, okay. Don't let me talk shit again, Minthara, damn. Okay. Okay, you slowed him, that's... For the fallen indeed. Oh, that's it. Okay. Wow.
My lord.
Upon taking too much damage, Ketheric decided to rage quit the encounter, taking Aelin with him, which prompted us to press forward into the Mind Flayer colony. Before pursuing, we recruited Jaheira and turned her into a ranger. Once below, we freed us and Mazora, who graciously offered Will the infernal rapier. From here, we tore through the remains of the colony until we came face to face with the Avatar of Murgle.
The Triad help us.
Oh, cool. Saren died. Great. Cool. Just take this. You know what? Fuck you, yeah. Take a critical hit, too. Nice. Oh, okay, that pushed her off at least. Okay, he's down to 50. Acid arrows for the fucking win, oh my god. Well, that's it for Merkel. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. We were less equipped for that fight than I would have liked. But, I mean, it worked out. We managed to scrape by, but that should have been...
I am its master.
I don't know. That took a lot longer than it should have. But at least it only took us 2 attempts, that's not bad. With the lesser bone Daddy dealt with, we fled the arena and promptly left the Shadowcast region behind. We then met the Emperor, dealt with Orpheus' honor guard, embraced partial Ceramorphosis, and then promptly set out to cleanse Baldur's Gate from the cult's influence. For the sake of brevity, we will not be going through every single encounter within Act 3, as there are several that I don't personally feel are that conducive to the plot. So, we shall now briefly go over some important highlights from our time in Rivington and the Lower City. To start, we helped Jaheira deal with some shapeshifters in the guise of the Harpers. Then we murdered Dolor and got the passphrase to meet with the murder tribunal off of his corpse. After failing to steal the Ballast armor, which was held by the bloody apparition of Father Lorgan, we humiliated Sarevok as recompense. Damn. Oh, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. Yeah, dance for me, boy. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Nice. Okay. After picking up the Annals of Colossus and reading the Tharkid Codex, we headed to the Tsar Palace to help Astarion take out Cazador. From one awkward family reunion to another, we entered the House of Grief, dealt with Viconia and the Sharons, and freed Shadowheart's parents. That's fucked up, bro. "40 damn years of torment." We then finally recruited Minsk and Boo, meaning that the full Ranger party was now official. And what better way to cap off the companions than with the only canonical Ranger in the game. Welcome, Minsk. Welcome home. And finally, we entered the House of Hope with the sole purpose of destroying Raphael. And I guess to grab the Orphicama as well, I suppose. Now back to main quest related stuff. We turned our attention to gathering the remaining Netherstones, starting with Orn the Red, who had taken up residence in the Temple of Baal.
Become murder.
Ooh. Yeah, Baal didn't love you anyway. But don't worry, I do. If that counts for anything. Okay. What are you doing? Ah, piercing growl, okay. Is Lae'zel fearful? Lae'zel is in fact fearful. Is Halsin dead? Oh, he's close to death. Oh, well, she's dead. She had a goddamn heart attack. Nice. We then took some time to put down an undead dragon before freeing every Gondian from the Iron Throne to aid in the Gondian rebellion.
You cut out my eyes. But we will bow.
After taking out the Steel Watch Titan, we helped Tubin destroy the Steel Watch Foundry, which in turn completely crippled the Steel Watchers. This created a rather sizable hole in Gortash's defenses, so the group pressed their advantage, tearing through Worm's Rock and finally confronting the Shallow Tyrant. Gortash, I just attacked your mans. What are you doing? Okay. You chose to suffer! There he goes transforming. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, sweet. Nice. Okay, we're alive. We are alive. I should have healed her. That was a misplay. Gortash, what is this, man? Gortash, lock in, bro. Lock in, dog. What are you doing? Damn. Yeah, this is it for you. Oh wow, he's clinging to life. Just barely. He is just barely clinging to life. That's my goat right there. Goat Tash. Sorry. You better save. He saved. Okay. Saren is very dead. But so is Gortash. Damn. that is where that cookie crumbles then. With Gortash dead and his netherstone in hand, we made our final preparations before facing off with the Elder Brain. Elder Brain, did you load my dice? Why are we rolling so low? Elder Brain saw what happened last time and was like, nah, I need to like load this man's dice.
It is what made me what I am.
Or it's just setting up to roll me a nat 20 for the final roll. You know, that'd be cool.
The chosen.
What? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, nah, hold on. No, I was joking. What do you mean? Well, that helps us in the final fight, I guess. I'm just shocked it actually rolled a 20 for that last scene. I'm legitimately flabbergasted. What the fuck is my fate, dog? With fate once again favoring our dice rolls, we freed Orpheus from his chains, subjected Saren to complete Ceramorphosis, fought our way to the brainstem, killed a dragon for the trophy, and successfully subdued the brain and ordered it to destroy itself and its vile tadpoles. The Rangers were victorious. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked what you saw, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content down the road. And leave a comment down below for any critiques you may have or any ideas you have for future videos. As always, everyone, stay safe, stay hydrated, stay well fed, and most importantly, be your best self for 2026, and we will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.